favorite LFL players and teams and receive breaking news stories. The LFL's official Facebook page, facebook.com/mylfl.
Back to LFL football night here at Toyota Park on the south side of Chicago on a beautiful night. It is about 70 degrees as the sun begins to set. A 2nd and 2 play for Dakota Hughes and this Atlanta team, and that is complete. Adrian Purnell. That is an 8-yard touchdown pass.
Great read by Hughes. She went after the new starter, Tamika Robinson, in secondary. Purnell wide open.
Hey, did you think you could stop me? Did you think you could stop me? Not today. Not today. You can't stop us.
You talked about it. Tamika Robinson playing in place of DeAndre Fry. Fry not cleared for this game because of an earlier concussion in the season.
They went right after. A smart play by the coaches and quarterback Dakota Hughes because she got there, but it was too late. Adrian Purnell wide open in the end zone.
This is a 2-point attempt by Atlanta. Hughes going to keep it. Nobody fooled there. Great tackle by Yashi Rice. Rice playing in her final home game. This is her last season and making a big impact on that extra point.
You can't go outside against Rice. They tried to fake inside like it's going to be a dive play out of the I formation, thinking Rice is going to suck in, but she's a veteran. She stayed outside, nothing there for Hughes.
Dakota Hughes clearly frustrated. Did manage a 4-play, 35-yard drive, taking up only 2 minutes.
Really impressed. In fact, this is a super first half for Atlanta. I did not expect them to come in right now, be up 19-14 with 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Chicago's defense, highly heralded, cannot stop them.
That Atlanta offense is ranked number 2, but with Lauren Ziegler, despite Ziegler out of the lineup, they've managed 19 points already. Now a first down high snap. Jacinda Barkley doing a great job just to field the high snap. And a completed pass to A.J. Johnson.
You may be looking at your rookie of the year. Look at those stats. 11 receptions, 7 of them. 7 out of 11 for touchdowns. Just amazing.
That A.J. Johnson catch now setting up a 1st and 10. Ball at the Atlanta 23-yard line. As the clock continues to run, we are nearing the 9-minute mark of the second quarter. That is a toss play to Javille Thompson. Thompson, the backup running back, gaining 5 yards.
You can suck my time. Come after here next time. Come after. You don't want none of this. You the wrong white girl.
I might need an anatomy lesson. Did I hear what I think I just heard?
Yeah, I think Dina Wojciechowski a little confused. You could see the hit here late after the play. That's Brittany Wilson taking another shot at Wojciechowski. Nonetheless, we've got a 2nd and 5 play now. Barkley back to pass, ducking under the DN and getting out into the open. That is something she gives you as mobility. That was an 8-yard carry.
This is a veteran quarterback move. Watch Nekanawani come on the blitz. She comes in high. All you have to do is duck. Jacinda Barkley makes an excellent veteran play to get positive yardage.
That 8-yard carry now puts this offense in business. Ball at the 10-yard line, a 1st and goal. There's Nekanawani. She, more than anybody, wants to have one hell of a ball game and missed a perfect opportunity on Jacinda Barkley.
Sometimes you get overhyped. Coming in against her ex-teammates, you get so hyped up you play too over your head.
Now a 1st and goal handoff to Brittany Wilson. That Atlanta defense, Dina Wojciechowski and Adrian Purnell all over Wilson.
Adrian Purnell, the all-fantasy defensive player for Atlanta, playing strong so far here in the first half.
A 2nd and goal now. Ball it down at the 8-yard line. Purnell being very vocal. Clearly the leader of this defense, especially with the absence of Lauren Ziegler.
Purnell wants this game badly. They have never beaten Chicago when she's in Atlanta. In Tampa, she beat Chicago, but never in Atlanta.
A 1st and goal handoff now, though. That's a keeper. A great setup play and dropped in the end zone. Adrian Purnell Purnell still barking. That was a perfectly set up pass, and Johnson dropped it in the end zone.
Not sure she should be barking because A.J. Johnson was left wide open in the end zone. I don't know how she was too open. I mean, usually sure-handed receiver dropped it, a bootleg, wide open, great play action. Barkley just lobbed it out there. Maybe she should have fired it out there, and A.J. Johnson dropped it.
Now a second and goal play. This defense trying to hold on to a 5-point lead. A very competitive first half of football. That's Jacinda Barkley, another tough snap, handling it, throwing into traffic that time. A.J. Johnson triple covered, setting up a 3rd and goal.
Actually, a good play there by Barkley. Nobody open. Instead of throwing it up for grabs, she threw it away from everybody, just teed up again. Now this is a key play for the Bliss offense.
I'm not sure why Chicago's gone away from the run game here. Christelle Harris had a lot of success in the first quarter.
I agree. They pull Harris out of the game. They put Wilson, who's a little used running back. She gets no yardage on the ground, and now they're scrambling.
A 4th and goal ball at the Atlanta 8-yard line. From the shotgun, Barkley rolling right. Brittany Demery all over Barkley. Pass completed to Christelle Harris, but that will fall short as Atlanta holds.
Barkley has time. She has a lot of time. Good kick-out blocks. She actually had A.J. Johnson coming across the end zone on a dagger route wide open, but she went underneath and short to Harris. Didn't have a chance to get in the end zone.
Give credit to Brittany Demery, putting on a lot of pressure on Jacinda Barkley, and that made her check it down to Christelle Harris.
You know, Mitch, we always say big players make big plays in big games. A.J. Johnson dropped that touchdown. That's what was the key to that entire drive right there. That should have been Chicago points.
1st and 10 now for Atlanta's offense. Dakota Hughes inside handoff, Adrian Purnell. And there's the athleticism of number 3 on full display.
Got that first down now. Got that first down with them blocks.
Purnell picking up 12 yards.
I really like the way offensive coordinator Mark White is getting Adrian Purnell involved in this offense. She is an OW, an offensive weapon, and he's using her more and more every game.
They can use her in the flat, in the passing game. We've seen a bit of that in the first quarter, but also that inside handoff. This one going to the workhorse, Brittany Demery. A 2-yard gain, that time great tackle. Make that a 6-yard gain, actually. Kim Perez on the tackle.
It's really going to be interesting to see how her body holds up. Brittany Demery, the running back, she was out on suspension. They're giving her a lot of touches tonight. She's taking a beating. We'll see how she is in the 4th quarter.
2nd and 4 now. They're going to go back to Demery, and Demery just stiff-arming through the defense. A 7-yard gain. She shows no sign of slowing down.
It is amazing how Atlanta has turned from a passing team to a running team, and they're just pounding it right now. Dina Wojcicki, she's having an all-world year at center, just blowing people away.
Dina Wojcicki having a little bit of problems with that center quarterback shotgun in passing plays, but with the run game, one of the more dominant centers in the game. That is a 1st down play. Looking down the field, has a receiver. And Jessie Locklear, a tough pass, but one she should have come down with.
This is what the good running game does. Everybody comes up, they're in I formation. It's an adequate pass, not a great pass. She had to lean the other way on it, but it should have been caught, should have been a touchdown for Atlanta.
I'm not sure why they target Jessie Locklear down the field. Teresa Petrosulio has had some success. And really, with the absence of Lauren Ziegler, they really don't have that threat.
I agree with you. Petrosulio is a great wide receiver, and that would have been a perfect setup to throw her on that deep post.
A 2nd and 10 handoff again to Adrian Purnell. That's the 2nd big run by Purnell on this series, gaining 7 yards.
I would keep delivering her the football. She goes horizontal, finds a hole, then bam, goes vertical. She is a great offensive player. I love she's getting the ball so much.
You're starting to see a little more balance in this offense in the 2nd quarter. They have taken some shots down the field, but really it's the run game that's setting a lot of that up.
It reminds me a lot of the old Chicago Bears with Walter Payton. They go bam, 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 then play action, throw to deep post.
That's a 3rd and 3 play. You could see the nifty moves of Brittany Demery. For a running back her size, she does have some mobility.
Totally does. She moves great. Right now, I don't know why Chicago's talking a lot of trash. Atlanta's running all over them.
That was good enough for a first down as we take a media timeout. Chicago down by 5.
Follow your favorite LFL players and teams and receive breaking news stories. Like the LFL's official Twitter page, twitter.com/mylfl.
Back to LFL football night. Mitch Mortaza alongside Bobby Huco. In a closely contested Eastern Conference battle, Atlanta leads it 19-14. Now a first and goal handoff. That is Amanda Ruler. And with her size, I'm not sure the defense can see her behind the front line of Atlanta.
No, I agree. If you watch Yashi Rice, a defensive end, she took an inside release, got inside Adrian Purnell's block, but couldn't see Ruler. She ran right by her.
Ruler and Brittany Demery, very different running backs. And that's a young lady we haven't talked much about, Kristen Morrison, who's having a career season in her rookie year, but been really stymied this first half.
She's having problems with that Atlanta offensive line. They're going right at her, drive blocks right at her, and she can't handle it so far.
And this is a draw play to Brittany Demery. Demery gaining 4 yards, this time Tamika Robinson, and Yashi Rice on the tackle.
Here's Allie Alberts, last year's superstar, suspended for the entire season, but she's still helping out the team on the sidelines.
Doing a bit of coaching. As we know, this Chicago coaching roster is very deep. Allie Alberts doing what she can on the sideline. This is a third and goal keeper. And Dakota Hughes getting into the end zone to extend Atlanta's lead.
A read option. She read the play. The cornerbacks, watch the defensive end. They all came down. They thought Demery had the football. There's absolutely nobody outside. Great read by the quarterback, Dakota Hughes.
Give credit to the offensive play calling of Mark White. They set up that quarterback bootleg the entire drive.
Dakota Hughes, she has the option to keep the ball in her belly, give the ball to Demery, but she pulled it. Nobody outside, saw nobody outside, just walked in the end zone.
Atlanta going for the extra point attempt, trying to further extend this lead. That is a toss play to Brittany Demery, and why not? But a great open field tackle by Kim Perez.
Kim Perez all over the field. Just a normal night for Perez, but that's not good for Chicago when your safety is making that many tackles. That means your linebackers and defensive line, they're not making tackles.
Give credit to that Atlanta offense, though. 9 plays, 46 yards, taking up nearly 5 minutes.
I am totally shocked how they are manhandling this defense. Demery having a career night so far.
Let's go.
Chicago once again taking over. You talked about it earlier, partner. This is really a heavyweight bout. Every time a team scores, another answers. We'll see if Barkley can do just that. A 1st and 10 play from the 15. Barkley looking to pass down the field, has a receiver. Christelle Harris getting it done on the ground and through the air.
Wow, this is just an incredible pass. The only time you see passes like this are on Sundays. Watch her step up in the pocket, a wheel route by the Ferrari right down the sideline. Tom Brady could not place that ball any better. What a pass by Barkley. Just an incredible pass. I love it.
You never saw that kind of placement and accuracy from Jacinda Barkley in Australia. The development that she's had under the tutelage of Matthew Pike, the quarterback coach for Chicago, has really paid dividends.
Matt Pike, he is the answer. You're right. He's going 24 hours a day, and it shows. That pass, that was incredible.
That is an extra point attempt. Harris fumbles the snap or the handoff.
I do this. I work. Hey, Demery. What's your name? You Demery? Oh, nice to meet you. All right, baby.
Christelle Harris having a little fun there. What a 35-yard reception. We don't know about that part of her game.
A great wheel route by the Ferrari Harris, but an insane pass by Barkley.
It is once again Dakota Hughes' turn.
No, I don't know who really wants out.
We'll see if they go to the ground.
Hey, listen, we only have 1 timeout, so as soon as we get this first down, spike it, okay? Memphis left, 8, 6, Adrian, 2 on the backside. Here, 2. On 1, ready?
You can see Dakota Hughes taking control of this offense. This will be a 2-minute offense. Under 40 seconds remaining. And this Chicago crowd coming to life. Another poor snap. Hughes looking to chuck it down the field. Nobody there. Jesse Locklear was triple covered in coverage.
You mentioned it, as good a year that Wojciechowski's having, she still has problems on the shotgun snap. That throws the whole entire play off. There's nobody open. She just throws it out there, but somehow Wojciechowski's got to work on that shotgun snap.
With the shortened field, certainly the amount of time that's left here in the second quarter, plenty of opportunities to take a few shots at the end zone and maybe work underneath because you do have a timeout. Now a 2nd and 10, dropping back to pass. Hughes completing in the flat. That is Adrian Purnell. Actually, Teresa Petrozzulio, and that is a 13-yard gain.
Great eyes by the quarterback, Dakota Hughes. Nothing open downfield. She shuffled her way in the pocket, bought some time, and then found Petrozzulio underneath, who's a great athlete, made something out of nothing.
I want slant far near Cowboy. Slant far near Cowboy, cover 3. Slant far near Cowboy, cover 3. All right? Yeah.
Coach Hack a little out of breath there. I don't think he expected this kind of production from this Atlanta offense against his defense.
I thought that he was going to have an easy game against this team. But this is a shootout. It's a barn burner.
And look at the pressure. That was Tamar Fennell and Chantel Taylor all over Hughes. Hughes did get rid of the ball, but this could be intentional grounding.
What pressure. It could have been 2 personal fouls. Watch the shot to the head. Bam, bam, 2 to the head. She goes down. No penalties. Watch this. Bam, bam. Is that Jason Taylor or Chantel Taylor? Wow.
And indeed, this could be an intentional grounding on Atlanta. We're going to get the call from head referee Tom Hyde.
What are you reviewing? It's a face mask.
And everybody's a little perplexed. They're going to actually review this.
We have intentional grounding on Atlanta. 5 yards from the spot of the throw. Loss of down, 2nd down.
I kind of concur with that call.
Are you They can't just grab underneath the face mask like that.
He's
Coach White.
He's making the call. He's the one who's there.
What remind me his name again? Tom, you can't grab the face mask like that. It's on the replay.
Coach Dane Robinson asking for a personal foul. You said it.
I agree with him.
Not only once, but 2 blows to the head of Dakota Hughes. Nothing called except for the intentional grounding.
That's crazy. The one ref threw the blame to the other ref. I like that. But that was totally a personal foul.
A 2nd and 27. Look at Kim Perez come out of nowhere. And that's going to be intercepted.
You talk about a ball hawk. Watch her, the way she accelerates when the ball's in the air. Hughes trying to get the big play, trying to get the yardage back. Perez comes out of nowhere, cuts in front of it, makes a great athletic play. Ball going back the other way.
Now this is interesting. You've got a little bit of time here. Do you take a shot at the end zone or go into halftime losing by 5 if you're Chicago?
When you have quarterback Jacinda Barkley and A.J. Johnson at wide receiver, you totally take a shot.
Head coach Dane Robinson asking his defense to get back. You got to anticipate a shot at the end zone here. A.J. Johnson flanked to the right, as is Christelle Harris. And Barkley just trying to buy time. Nothing there, going to take off with it. Nowhere near the end zone, and that will bring us to halftime. And Chicago trailing this one 25-20.
Barkley actually looked like a rookie quarterback there. Last play of the half, you have to give it a shot in the end zone. You're not going to run for a touchdown. She didn't. I don't think she knew it was the last play. She would have thrown it up. She has the talent at receiver, but just not a good play.
And that is officially the end of the first half in a game that's lived up to its hype. Chicago down 25-20.